So to tell you a little bit about me, I'm going to tell you about my past. I am Molly Thorne. I remember when I was 2 years old, sitting in the Idaho Falls Temple waiting to be sealed to my parents. I was a little nervous, and so one of the matrons took me to one of my older sisters who was watching a film in a nearby room. I remember being very excited and feeling very loved to crawl up on one of their laps. Because of this, I know that I have a fondness of the temple, and I also love to be around my siblings. I remember being a townsperson in the play The Music Man. I was only 5 or so, and my older sister Ginger was in high school, and we were to go early in the morning with my mom to go rehearse many times. One morning, we were running late, and I forgot to put panties on. I didn't want to tell my mom, but when we got there, I finally told her. While she was sitting in the auditorium, waiting and watching for us, she realized a young man was about to hoist me up onto his shoulders, and she yelled from the auditorium, "Stop! Don't do it! She doesn't have panties on." Because of this, I have a fondness of good entertainment and people who stick up for me. I remember working hard as a family. We picked raspberries, pulled weeds, mowed the lawn. I helped my dad build a deck and dig out a basement. We organized and cleaned and dusted. Because of this, I have a love for a job well done. I also love a tidy house. I remember one cold morning. I remember the long bus ride up the Ogden Canyon. I remember the steep hill and the bright sun. I remember my family cheering for me. I remember crossing the finish line, 26.2 miles. I have a love of running. I have a love of doing hard things that shape me into the person I am to become. I love that I have a strong and healthy body. I remember being alone, far from home with a nurse in a hospital. I remember being prepped for surgery. I remember singing, "We thank thee, O God, for a prophet to calm myself." I remember my husband entering and holding my hand as they gave me an epidural. During surgery, I was awake and I could see the needle being inserted into me and the laser that cut through the blood vessels that my baby shared. Because of this experience, I have a love of the comfort God sends me. I have a love of my dear husband and my 6 children, some who took a lot of work to get here. I do not love needles. Now that you know a little bit about my past, you know a little bit about me.